Welcome. Do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Another one incoming. I'm not ready to relocate from the northern part because of my safety, says Deborah's father. Garba Emmanuel, the father of Deborah Samuel, who was murdered and set ablaze by the Sokoto mob for alleged blasphemy, has cleared the air that he's not ready to relocate from his current state of residence despite the uproar and riot that followed the killing of his daughter. Mr. Garba Emmanuel revealed his intention in an exclusive interview he had with a media to remain in the Magajia community, Vijor local government area, Niger State. Mr. Garba said he has established himself in Niger State, stressing that protesters cannot scare him to relocate to another part of the country. Few influential and wealthy individuals have expressed their readiness to accommodate their family of the sad incident. Sokoto state government, under the leadership of Aminu Waziri Tambuwa, has declared a 24-hour curfew to curb protesters in the state, while the suspected killers of Deborah Samuel facing trial in the court. We can recall that a Christian student, Deborah Samuel, was murdered after she was accused of blaspheming, and she was stoned, beaten, and eventually burned to death. And this caused a lot of uproar in the part or in some part of Sokoto. We could see that there was riot, there was chaos, and that was because some of the people that indulged in that act were arrested. Some of our killers were arrested, just two of them. While the main perpetrator, according to investigators, they say that this person has already fled to another country, that this person is in Niger Republic now, that is not an indigene of Sokoto state, and he has fled back to his country, and that a manhunt has been carried out to look for him. Well, it's not news that it was really a sad incident for a lot of people, and it really angered a lot of Christians because they were sad about the incident. And while some people sympathized with their families, some people had other opinions and other suggestions to make. And we could see people like Dangote's son-in-law, Adamu Garba, and people saying that she deserved the punishment that was melted out to her, and that anybody who speaks against the prophet should be put to death. But Dangote's son-in-law also said something. He also mentioned that it would have been preferable for them to take her to court instead of killing her, that she would have been subjected to the Sharia court. And we all know that regardless, even if she was subjected to the Sharia court, she would still have been facing the death penalty, because blaspheming in the Sharia court leads to death penalty most of the time. So, and these people have turned this into a sort of religious war. And we can see that the people are hungry. People of Sokoto, they're hungry. They are saying that what they did is right, and that they had no right to arrest the people that were arrested because they are fighting for their prophet. This has been ongoing since, and even Sokoto is in a state of chaos. It's no more a lively place again. It's in a state of chaos. A lot of churches were burnt down. A Catholic priest was killed, and we see all these things going on and going on and going on. And apart from that, we saw the way some places were burnt, some shops, some marketplaces were burnt. Good what billions of naira were all burned down because of this crisis, and this was particularly the Igbo traders. So the war is escalating, and the Arana Kakafo of Yoruba land, Iba Gani Adams, has warned that they should not fuel a religious war. And a religious war is the last thing we would like to have in this country, because we are dealing with other things like insecurity, unemployment, and the rest. We have a lot of things that we're already dealing with in Nigeria. So fueling the embers of religious war is not something that people should want to have. And like, people have come out, we see Christians being angry about the incident, because they are saying that if the reverse was the case, that they won't do anything. That most of the times you see these Muslims insulting Christians, and they don't do anything about it. But that but the reverse is always the case. And this is what this is all about, being an extremist or a fanatics. Normally, a Muslim would not come and kill you because of you blasphemed or said anything wrong. But when you are an extremist, you take things to the extreme. And this is one thing that these Hausa Muslims do. And people have come out, a lot of people have come out to call them out on everything, because they are saying that most times is Hausa people, northern people, they are the ones that causes that cause most of the commotion in Nigeria. Normally, we see the Fulani herdsmen, the way they kill, the way they do all those things, and people are saying that they're just trying to use religion to cover up the sinister acts. And this is what these fanatics and extremists do. And before anything, I think humanity should be the first thing that every one of us should have before supporting our religion or supporting any religion. We should have heart for other people. We should be sympathetic. We should have emotions, because at the end of the day, whatsoever they want to call it, or whatever name they want to put that girl's killing on Deborah Samuel, it still boils down to the fact that these people committed murder, cold blood murder, and in broad daylight. The fact that they're not even scared, they can't even say, oh, we will go and commit this evil in the night or when no one is looking. They did this in front of everybody because they know that they will not be arrested for it. They do this all the time, and at the end of the day, even if they're arrested, they're eventually released, because it's normal. It has been going on for so long. And yesterday, a social activist, Reno Omokri, and the former aide to President Goodluck Jonathan, he came out to discuss about the issue, and it was like, if Christians did the same thing with this, did the same thing as what they did to Deborah Samuel, that the governor of El-Rufai would not be alive by now, because El-Rufai accused the Christians of being behind Boko Haram, and that if when it comes to blaspheming, that they would have killed El-Rufai by now. So he complained and talked about everything that was going on. He also said that there are a lot of people that had been murdered because of religion. He talked about a certain person that was murdered in the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. He also talked about one that was also murdered in Benue State. And we see all these things happening, and the reason why it will continue happening, the reason why all this massacre of Christians will continue going on and going on and going on, because nobody is talking. Nobody is saying anything, because Nigeria is not a Muslim state. It's not an Islam state. Everyone has the right to diversify. We have the right to choose the religion we want. We can decide to be traditional worshippers. We can decide to be atheists. We can decide to be Christians. We can decide to be Muslims. So if we can all embrace this diversity of religion, I think we will live in harmony, because the number one thing everyone needs to have is humanity. That is the number one thing, and that is the greatest thing of all, love for one another. And once that love is not there, there's nothing you can do about it. And each day goes by, a lot of people are now agreeing with the fact that maybe Nnamdi Kanu and Sunday Igboho, they are right about dividing this country, because people are saying the northern people are now a threat to a lot of people, and that they should go to their own state and let everyone go to their own state. And maybe when everyone is in their own state of origin, maybe when they are there, they will be able to rule themselves better, instead of joining together different tribes in one country. Well, let's see how that goes. Do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe. And if you're joining us here for the first time, do not forget to give us a thumbs up and also subscribe. Thank you.